Today we're going to be taking a look at the MaxxTow Off Road LED light bar. This LED light bar produces a bright mixed beam, which is ideal for off-road driving. It's going to have your flood beams, which are great for seeing out in front of you and off to the sides. And it's going to have your spot beams, which are great for seeing pretty far out in front of you. So those are great for seeing at a distance. Now these are going to feature superior light output. We're going to have 2 rows of LEDs. They use a premium LED, which is going to feature long lifespans for all the units, for all the individual diodes. This light contains a total of 96 LEDs. It's going to feature a durable, weather-resistant construction. It's made from a lightweight aluminum when it comes to the housing and the mounting brackets. And that's all going to be coated with a black powder-coated finish, which is going to do a great job at resisting rust and corrosion. And it's going to have the tough polycarbonate lens, very hard to break, and it's going to be scratch resistant. Now the unique finned design of the housing allows heat to disperse or escape quickly from the unit, so we don't have to worry about overheating. Pretty simple installation. It's going to come with your universal mounting brackets, and it's going to come with your hardware and the necessary wiring. The universal mounting brackets are a great design. They really allow you to mount the light to almost any application. There's going to be these small teeth here in the arms that line up with the teeth on the sides of the bar. So you loosen up the hardware, and that's going to allow you to adjust the angle of the bar. And then once you have the angle set that you need, just retighten the hardware to secure that angle or that position in place. But the brackets are included. One bracket goes on each side. It's held on there with 1 screw or 1 bolt, and that is provided. 1 per bracket or 1 per arm. And then it's got a mount hole at the bottom, and the hardware to get it mounted to a surface is included. It's also going to come with some rubber padding. It's going to provide some cushion at the mounting location. When it comes to the wiring harness, it does come with a power switch. That way you can control the lights from inside the vehicle. It does come with the adhesive backing. That way you can easily get that installed. The unit's fuse protected. It comes with your 30 amp fuse. And it's a 2-wire design. So there's 2 wires that come out of the back of the housing here on the bar. Red is power, black is ground. That's protected with a nice jacket right there. Those 2 wires are going to connect to the 2 wires here on the harness. You can see all the wiring's protected with that wiring jacket. That wire is going to run to this relay switch. This relay switch would mount near the vehicle battery. It's got 2 wires that come out that would connect to the vehicle battery itself on the post, negative and positive. Ring terminals are already on there for easy installation. So from that connection point of the 2 wires out of the back of the bar to the 2 wires here, from that point to the relay is going to give you about 9.5 feet. And then from the relay to the power switch is an additional 9 feet. So it's going to come with plenty of wiring for your application to get everything installed and ran correctly. It is designed for standard 12-volt DC power. The raw lumen output of this unit is 21,120. A few measurements I want to go over with you real quick. The viewable area, so measuring just the lens, that measures 48 1/8 of an inch long by 2 inches tall. The length of just the bar from corner to corner is 49 3/8. If we include those mount tabs right here, that extends it out to 50 1/8. And then if we put the brackets on there to the edge of the bracket right here, overall length would be about 51 3/8 of an inch. And then measuring with these installed edge to edge to the mounting base, the overall width with it mounted on the brackets is about 52 5/8 of an inch. With the brackets installed, your mount holes are separated on center by about 51 7/8 of an inch. The overall height with the bar mounted on the brackets is going to be about 4.5 inches. That's with it straight up and down or squared. The height of just the bar itself from bottom to top is about 3.25. The overall depth from front to back is about 3.5 inches. Now each mounting base has a rectangular design. It's going to measure 1 11/16 of an inch by 1.25 inches. Again, this unit contains a total of 96 LEDs. The wattage is 288. That's 3 watts per LED. And then the last thing I want to do is just hook it up to power. That way you can see what it looks like with power running to it. We'll also be able to turn off our overhead lights so you can see it in a low light setting. So you can see here that the light sends out a very bright, consistent signal. And again, it's going to have that mixed beam design. So you're going to have your flood beams, which are great for seeing out in front of you. Provides a lot of light off to the sides as well. And then you're going to have your spot beams in there, which allows you to see at that distance that you like to have. Allows you to see far out in front of you, and that's the great advantage of having both flood and spot beams on this unit. Again, total of 96 LEDs, and that's a 2-row design. That's going to do it for today's look at the MaxxTow Off Road LED light bar.
Click the link below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com.